7 common dream meanings you should never ignore. From the outset, dreams may be simply anecdotal situations our psyches make up when we're resting. Yet, imagine a scenario where there's something else entirely to them than just stories we outline for other people, or expound on after. Despite the fact that there's no logical proof to demonstrate that fantasies hold exceptional importance. For a long time they have been concentrated to advance better mindfulness. To assist us with understanding what's pestering us in our regular daily existences. As per Suzanne Bergman, a social laborer and dream-trained professional, dreams are an all-inclusive language, making regularly expand pictures out of enthusiastic ideas. Have you been perceiving sure subjects you much of the time long for? Here are 7 normal dream implications. 1. Being lost or trapped. This is a typical dream numerous individuals have. Being lost or caught ordinarily implies you're uncertain about what step to take next from a specific condition. In actuality, individuals who long for becoming mixed up in the forested areas, a huge structure or any labyrinth-like design overall regularly feel overpowered and can't discover an exit plan. This mirrors the psychological, physical, monetary, or enthusiastic weights they're encountering, all things considered. 2. Botched opportunities. Do you at any point long for missing public transportation, like a transport, train, plane, or taxi? Regularly individuals who long for such situations will in general miss them exclusively by a small portion of a second. This can likewise relate to situations where you long for being late for a new employee screening, execution, or unique occasion. All things considered, these fantasies may mirror the second thoughts you have for not following what you needed. Regardless of whether that implies passing up seeing your number 1 band perform live, or not going after your fantasy position on schedule. 3. Vehicle trouble. Individuals who long for these situations ordinarily end up in or close to a vehicle. They can either be the driver or the traveler when they experience a brake disappointment, punctured tire, or getting hit by another vehicle. All things considered, this ordinarily implies that you have a feeling that you don't have the power over a specific circumstance or you may be set out toward inconvenience later on. 4. Bombing a test. As opposed to what it seems like, individuals who long for this situation are typically not, at this point in school. Basic dreams situations include experiencing difficulty discovering the test room, being ill-equipped from absence of considering, or missing hardware to finish it. They demonstrate that you are feeling tried, all things considered, which makes you restless about what your future holds. 5. Being chased. This is a typical dream individuals with uneasiness regularly have. They for the most part long for being pursued by a creature, individual, or something you can't promptly recognize. In actuality, it implies that they are attempting to flee from a certain circumstance. Or it very well may be a feeling they are prepared to go up against yet, regardless of whether it's anguish, or a separation. 6. Tooth decay. Have you at any point imagined about venturing into your mouth, just to feel your teeth drop out, or that there is a missing hole? This demonstrates that you may feel shaky, all things considered, ugly, or not sufficient, regardless of whether it relates to class, your work life, or heartfelt connection. You may likewise have a dread of being humiliated or decided by others. 7. Falling or sinking. Individuals who long for this situation frequently end up tumbling from a high structure, or sinking into a sea. They as a rule feel defenseless and overpowered. It's a typical misinterpretation to accept that having those fantasies mean a portend to your own passing. However, actually, they demonstrate your dread of falling, or that you're not substance with where you are throughout everyday life. You may have to cut another way, or settle on some new decisions to help you discover meaning once more.